From George Washington University at the Charles E. Smith Center in Washington, D.C., it's the 2023 Lindsey Ferris Invitational Opening Meet. Featuring George Washington Gymnastics, the University of Nebraska, Cornell, and William and Mary. Hello again, everybody. Byron Kerr alongside Jillian Coleman, class of 2009, gymnast here at George Washington. Excited for the Lindsey Ferris Invitational. Jillian, so great to be with you this afternoon. This is always an exciting moment for GW Athletics and GW Gymnastics, the first meet of 2023.
It definitely is, especially coming off a 2022 Eagle Championship win. It's a really special team this year, and it's always a fun meet to start off the year with, and honoring Lindsey Ferris.
Yes, absolutely. Lindsey Ferris, obviously a four-year performer on the gymnastics team and graduated magna cum laude with a bachelor's degree in 2001 in communication. She served as a presidential administrative fellow while earning her master's degree in forensic science. And then following her graduation, she achieved great success by becoming a special agent for the United States Air Force Office of Special Investigations, and we honor her again with the Invitational here today. And you look at the teams that are going to be on the floor today. Obviously, you mentioned the Eagle Championship for George Washington, but tell me about the other teams that we're going to see as well today.
Sure. The University of Nebraska is usually a really big team. I don't think they've ever been here for the Lindsey Ferris meet before, but that should be some really exciting gymnastics to watch. William and Mary and Cornell are usually two pretty normal gyms, schools to see here at the Lindsey Ferris Invitational. They have some pretty big teams, so I know I was talking to Kelsey, who's the William and Mary coach, that there's going to be a lot of freshmen.
For the tribe, yeah.
Going into the lineup.
All right, here's the rotation order today, Jillian. Talk about what we'll see first off. Obviously, GW is going to start with the vault.
Sure. Usually at every college meet, the home team always starts vault, bars, beam, floor. That is what we call Olympic order. Okay. And then it just depends on the rest of the teams, but this is the order that each team will go through. It's really a nice, it's a nice start to start on vault. It's quick, it's energetic, it's fast, and then to end on floor, usually it's so fun. The girls' routines are awesome, so we should see some really good vaults.
How many gymnasts do we see from each team during the event?
Sure, so it's the top 6 from each school, and top 5 scores count, so they'll drop the lowest score.
And you look at what we're going to see first with the vault. Let's talk about some of the outstanding gymnasts for George Washington. Sure. Of course, you have to begin with Deja Chambliss.
Absolutely. I mean, her vault is unreal. It is just such a vault. It gets height, it gets distance. I mean, if she sticks that vault, Byron, it is going to be a big score. And Kendall Whitman, who is the last of the lineup, she actually does a vault that's named after her, called the Whitman. And nobody else does it in the country, so it's pretty cool there.
And you're a scoring judge as well, Jillian. Yeah. What are the judges looking for in the vault?
Sure, for vault, it's really height, dynamics, distance, and that stick landing. I don't judge college gymnastics, but I watch a lot of college gymnastics, and it's really height, like I said, height and that stick landing are huge with the judges for sure.
And for each gymnast, how many opportunities do they get on the vault? Just one chance to go down.
In college, you'll see at Olympic level they'll do 2 vaults, or at club level, which what I judge and coach, it's 2 vaults, but in college it's 1 vault.
The big scoreboard says about 2.5 minutes before we begin. Let's talk about Margie Foster Cunningham, 38th season here for GW.
Yeah, she's an amazing, amazing woman. She was my coach, obviously. The way she coaches this team, she is just an amazing leader. To her ever since I was on the team, and I think everybody on the team thinks the same way. I mean, she is just a star.
And you see the difference between the gymnasts when they arrive at Foggy Bottom versus how good they are when they leave Foggy Bottom.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it is just so crazy how she builds them to be amazing young women in society. I mean, it's not all about gymnastics. She teaches them great life lessons and how to be successful women.
And obviously she has the gymnastics center in Chantilly. Can you talk about Chantilly? And
sure, yeah.
The girls practice there.
Yep, they practice there. She owns the gym there. That's where I coach. And it is, it's really nice for them to be able to, I mean, it is a little bit of a drive, but it's great equipment. It's very homey. Yeah. And that's where we practiced. I mean, they've been practicing there for years. And
but it's probably like an Olympic setup there, right? With all the equipment that she said she has there and the room she has for the women's gymnastics.
Exactly.
All right, so you mentioned, interesting when they did the introductions, there are a lot more freshmen and sophomores on this team versus juniors and seniors. Can you talk about how that works out?
I will say the sophomores will have a really big spot in today's lineups. Actually, only one freshman is in the lineup this meet, but they have a lot of up-and-coming freshmen that are going to do a lot for this team.
Is there like red shirts or things like that? Is it hard to crack a lineup? How does that work for the younger? It depends on who you are, I guess, too.
Yeah, so, cracking the lineup is definitely tough. Margie isn't afraid to switch it up during meet, that she prepares all the girls to be ready to go if you're in the lineup or not.
Oh, I see.
So if they're not in the lineup and they have or if they're in the line and someone has a rough warm up and they decide to switch them out, you just got to be ready.
All right, we're taking a look at the vault, and that will be first up for George Washington.
Yep. And Marley, she is a sophomore. She'll be doing all around today, so she'll be doing all 4 events. That's what the all around means. That's a huge thing for a sophomore. But I think we'll see a really good lead-off vault from her. So just so you know, we want to talk about start values.
Right. Is that the number that's by Marley's
No,
name?
so the start value is the value of the vault. So she's up now. Her start value is a 995. So she's not starting from a 10, but it's still a pretty decent vault.
And here she goes. Outstanding beginning for Marley.
That was definitely a good start. There's a new deduction now where you see the lines on the landing mat.
Okay.
It's so the judges can see their direction. So you want to land right in the middle of those two white lines.
Those two white lines we just saw, yeah. Sarah Zoyce, I would imagine, is the next up. And did you talk about these numbers that are by their names? It's 16 and 17, does that mean anything?
I'm not really sure what those numbers are, Brian.
So it's Marley York and now Sarah Zoyce for GW. And we're watching a replay, obviously.
Yep, you could see her direction is a little off, but she had really nice height, really good form in the air. That should get a really good start. And, your leadoff person's always the person that you know is going to hit. So that's a big position to be in.
Speed, obviously, is important on the runway. And then you mentioned how important height is to be able to...
Exactly, because you want to have enough height to land well.
Right. And as you can see in our 4-screen, the 4-screen in the bottom right shows you everything else that's going on at the same time as the GW
bottom
vault.
right, it looks like that's close to bars where Nebraska is.
And it looks like there's 2 judges at each event, or sometimes 4 at each event.
Usually it's 4 at conference championships. At these invitationals, it's usually just 2, and there's a head judge and a second judge. And they average the scores there.
Marley York, Sarah Zoyce, Rachel Katz, Annalise Silverman, Deja Chambliss, and then Kendall Whitman.
3 sophomores, 2 juniors, and our super senior Deja.
And as you would imagine, Deja and Kendall will be the final 2 vaulters for GW. And then after they do each event, Jillian, they have a little bit of time to prepare for the next event.
Yep, there's some, there's time to switch over to the next event, and then they do a touch warm-up, which they get to, everyone gets 30 seconds to get up on the equipment. So I believe every team has 2.5 minutes before they start. So here's Sarah Zoyce. Another Yurchenko full. Really nice. That's a 995, just like Marley. A slight hop, but really tight. That should be a pretty good score.
And there's 2 long white lines on the landing mat as well. Do they need to try to stay between those 2 white lines?
Yeah, so you want to stay right in the middle.
Okay. Yeah.
Because if you go to either side, the judges will know you're a little off, so they'll take a deduction for that.
That's a look at Cornell, I believe. Nebraska's doing the uneven bars, and Cornell looks like
and
they're
then
getting
William
ready
and
for
Mary's go over there on the floor.
Yep, balance beam for Cornell. And you can really feel the energy the moment you walk in here, Jillian. Even during warm-ups at about 11:45, this place was as loud as it is right now. There's a lot of energy involved in gymnastics.
I mean, that's what's nice about doing a quad meet is so many people will come from all over.
Right.
Like William and Mary has a decent amount of athletes from Virginia.
Right.
And, you know, GW has a really good following coming to home meets and everything. A lot of alums are here. So here's Cornell on beam.
And you talked about it too.
Switch half. That's actually that second dance element that she just did is an E skill, which is the hardest, one of the hardest skills you can do. All right, here's Rachel. Rachel Katz on vault. Huge layout half. So you see she did a Yurchenko layout half.
She's pretty excited about that
one. Not the full. But it still starts from a 995.
So why does it start with 995
So you'll see you have to do in order to start from a 10, you have to do a Yurchenko 1.5. So like 1.5 twists in the air.
Okay.
Or Kendall's vault.
The Whitman.
The Whitman. Yep.
Yeah.
That starts from a 10.
And when she tries a vault like that, obviously that's named after her. Does it have to be certified by the judges or?
Yeah, so she, in order to be in the code of points and named after her, she has to compete it at level 10 nationals. So that's where she competed, the Whitman. And honestly, she's been working on another vault too. That's pretty impressive. She's not doing it today, but I've seen it in action, and it's...
How exciting.
It's hard.
Well, I was going to say, and how hard is that to try to debut that in competition, for instance?
Definitely difficult. I think it's a smart move not to do that in the first meet.
Right.
And then here's junior Annalise Silverman. Another big Yurchenko full. Little pike down at in the landing. You want to see them land in a straight body.
Right.
So a little break in her body, but she's a junior with Kendall, and she's another all-arounder today.
I just can only imagine how hard it is, Jillian, to stop yourself after you've jumped the heights you have jumped, the speed you're going at, and to not hop every single time. I mean,
yeah, it's hard. It definitely is hard.
They always talk about sticking the landing.
Yep.
It's like
you have to have enough height and enough body awareness to understand where to land. And I'll tell you right now, Deja.
Yeah, you can see her warming up there in the left corner.
So far, a really good vault start.
Does when you look at the four different events going on at the same time, is there one of them that usually ends quicker than the other four?
Yeah, usually vault's the first one done.
Right.
because it's, you know, 10 seconds and
Right,
you're
you're
done.
running, yeah.
All right,
Here we
here's
go.
Dej. Huge.
Amazing height that she gets. And you can see how excited she is.
I wouldn't expect anything less from her. That was absolutely gorgeous. I'm pretty sure she's gotten a 995 before, which is a perfect score for that vault.
Yeah. But you can only imagine what these gymnasts go through the whole off season, right? This is the first, I mean, Nebraska's already had an event against Arkansas, but for the most part, this is the first event, first chance in competition.
Right.
The adrenaline flow that you must have in that first run.
For sure. And this is her last first meet ever.
Right, right.
So it definitely is the first meet of the year. You're trying to get back into competition mode for sure. But that's what Margie prepares them for.
Kendall Whitman will wrap things up, and they make sure the runway is all set. There's a review of her outstanding, and just the speed she gets, Jillian, it's just amazing, and the height that she gets on this runway.
I know. It's unreal. And then wait till you see Kendall's vault. It's just very unique. And once you'll see her, she'll do vault and floor today. Most of her tumbling and the things she does is forwards, not backwards. And yep, this is the Whitman.
Here we go, down the runway.
Yep. Nobody does that. It is so essentially she does a front handspring onto the board,
right.
Front handspring onto the table, a front pike off the table, half. I mean,
in the landing.
You don't see a lot of gymnasts do front handspring entries onto the board.
Right.
But that was a huge start for GW on vault for sure.
Good job on vault for George Washington. You can see the coaching staff there getting them pumped up for the next event.
Yeah.
Here's a review and replay.
A little bit of direction there you can see. It's easier to see now with those two lines. This is the first year they've done that. But that starts from a 10, so that's a nice vault.
Usually Deja is the last gymnast to go for GW, so that gives you an idea how good Kendall Whitman is at vault.
Yeah.
And what she's capable of.
And now they'll get
some alternates in.
Ready for bars.
Gotcha, working on bars, which will be next. Annalise Silverman will be first, then Hannah Munnelly, Rachel Katz, Marley York, Deja, and then Libby Garfoot for GW. And we're going to have the scores coming up for you as well on the big board. GW with 49.050, it looks like, after vault.
To start off with a 49 is huge.
Okay. Cornell with a 48.725 in the balance beam. William Mary is still in the middle of their routine on the floor. And the floor probably takes a little bit longer because...
Yeah, floor definitely takes the longest. You have a minute and a half. Like, that's the time limit for beam and floor.
Right.
But usually in college routines, they're pretty quick. I believe this is probably the last girl on... Oh, this is bars. Nebraska on bars. It's really important for bars to hit those handstands and stick the landing. A little slight hop.
Well, I was going to say earlier that we have several different types of collegiate gymnastics teams here, as
For
you
sure.
talked about it.
Definitely.
Nebraska's from a big conference, obviously, and Cornell is an Ivy League school.
Yeah. And you can see they have a huge team. Their team is huge. They always have such a big team. So, you know, I was talking about start values on vault. On bars, floor, and beam, everyone starts from a 9-4. And you have to do skill combinations or skills that give you bonus to get you up to a 10-0 start value. So you'll usually, like, no college college coach will ever put up an athlete that doesn't start from a 10.
Right.
But it's all about, will the judges give them the credit for, you know, dance combinations or acro combinations. So that's what gets them up to the 10-0 start value.
And
so we can see it live that, you know, there's a score in red on the table, so that's the start value, and then the black is the score. So usually if there's a question in start value, the coach will do an inquiry.
So a lot of times you'll see, I'll use diving as an example, where you'll have a multiplier, a degree of difficulty multiplier. There's some that are something that's similar to what we're saying in gymnastics?
It's similar, but like, you know, in diving, every dive is a different skill, you know.
Right, depending on what they want to do.
Some sort of score, right?
Based on how hard the dive is.
So basically what the coaches have to do is they have to put together a routine for each athlete based on, you know, their skill level and what they can do and what looks good and what will get credit. Looks like that was a good floor routine for William and Mary. They seemed pumped about that.
So you talked about the 49.05 for GW. Are you looking for 49s or something like that as good starts and things like that?
Yeah, you're definitely looking for 49s. You know, to start off the season with a team score above a 195, that would be huge.
Okay.
You'll see other huge teams getting like ridiculous scores, but for GW and like this meet and the lead off, you'd want to get a 195, 196. That would be a huge start for them.
Right.
Really good momentum moving forward. So it looks like Nebraska and GW are done, and then yeah, beam and floor are usually the longer events. That was a very good combination, switch leap, switch half, back tuck, triple, 2 dance moves and an acro skill. That's very hard to do. So, it's always a bummer.
I can tell as a former gymnast, you feel when there's a fall.
Oh yeah,
right?
I mean, it's so
you
loud
really pull
in here.
For them, yeah.
And you know, you're just trying to get focused on what you're gonna do up there. And beam is hard. You really got to have the mental capacity to be able to get focused one skill at a time. And you know, you're not going to be perfect every time for sure, but falling is a huge, I mean, it's 5/10. It's a big deduction. You don't want to count falls.
Right.
Because it's usually a pretty low score.
Interesting there, the inward dismount for Cornell.
Yeah, that is, you'll actually see that. I saw it a lot in warm-ups actually, which is surprising because it's a unique dismount. It's called a gainer back pike off the end of the beam. You were talking about diving. It's kind of like a diving, you know, reverse move.
Well,
because you'll see a lot of gainers on the side of the beam, but not at the end.
my daughter and my son both dive. So
Oh, fun.
when they're in diving, the people that are beating them are the gymnasts who are diving, right?
Yeah.
When you see the gymnasts on a diving board, that's my only,
That's so,
my close
yeah,
example.
that's so funny because
Is
there
how
are
good
definitely
the gymnasts are at diving, right?
Yeah, but it is hard. I will say I dove my freshman year of high school just for fun to try something, and you're trying to do flips into the pool, right, head first. But in gymnastics, you're trying to land on your feet.
Oh, okay.
And so that was really hard for me.
Right.
So, gymnastics is what I stuck with. I think that was the best move for me.
So how did you find GW? How did Margie find you? How did that work out back when you were looking for a place to go to school?
Yeah, it's actually a funny story. So I used to go, so there was this camp, Woodward Camp in Pennsylvania, and a lot of college coaches used to go there back when I was a young athlete. And I actually met the assistant coach, the former assistant coach there.
Right.
And I had never met Margie before, but I knew some of the girls that were on the team. And maybe December my senior year, he called me and was interested. And so fast forward a few months, I ended up coming here for a recruiting visit. And I fell in love. I'm from Boston, so I wanted to be in a city.
Yeah.
And my dad came with me on my recruiting trip, and his name's Jeremiah, and Margie's oldest son's named Jeremiah. So she thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool.
And
yeah.
so when we met at the end of the visit, and she offered me a scholarship, I couldn't turn it down. I had just really bonded with the girls, and I knew there was something special about Margie.
Yeah.
And it was the best decision I ever made.
I like that. Great story. And now you still work with her today. I mean, in some respects.
Really, I work at the gym. She's not there a lot, but her sisters work at the gym, and so I work directly with her sisters, and so it's like I'm part of the foster fam.
There you go.
But it's a really good place to be. I think some of my younger girls are here in the stands.
You can see Cornell.
All right, it looks like
wrapping up.
Yep.
On the balance beam.
Oh, they still have one more.
One more. Now, I just think about, obviously, from an athletic standpoint, the mental side of gymnastics and how that is so important. And
for sure.
We could probably talk about that for 3 hours about the mental side. But how is it for you, Jillian? Because each event is so different, right? So, when you start vault, you're like, okay, I know I'm good at vault, and things don't go right in vault. How do you mentally okay, I got to turn that off, right? And I have to get ready for the next event.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely difficult, but you just, especially at this level, you gotta move on.
Focus, right?
If you're on 3 events or if you're an all-arounder and something doesn't go your way, you've got to forget it and move on, because you've got to do well for your team. I mean, it's not about you, it's about the team. And I think that's what's important about college gymnastics and makes it so fun is, gymnastics is an individual sport because you're up there on your own, but in college you're doing it for your team. You want to score well for them, and the mental part of it is definitely difficult, but Margie does a really good job preparing the athletes for that.
And the flip side is, you're preparing for a vault and it goes really well.
Yeah, and then you're super pumped.
And then you're super pumped for the next, if you're doing all around, like you said.
Yeah, you definitely want to start off strong and just build the momentum from there.
I know in track and field, my daughter's doing indoor track right now, and she didn't win the race, right? But she said, Dad, I got a PR. So
Absolutely.
important for PRs too, right? To try to, that motivates you as well. Say, hey, I still advanced from where I was before.
Exactly. And in the end, you want to, when it comes to college gymnastics, it's about the team score.
Right.
That's what gets you into postseason. Wow. That was a really amazing series for an aerial to side aerial.
And what's the width of a balance beam?
4 inches.
Yeah. I mean, that is just absolutely amazing.
4 inches. Yep. It's pretty incredible. So for
Is there a time limit for balance beam too?
Yeah, it's 1.5 minutes.
Okay.
And if you see any falls, they have 45 seconds to get back on the beam. Oh, nice.
He's thrilled.
If this is their 6th athlete, that was Regina Walton from Cornell. That was a beautiful routine on beam. And to stick the disc mount at the end, it's like icing on the cake.
All right, so that was the last participant for balance beam for Cornell. So now we are in a transition, and we're going to have a 6-minute break. George Washington, outstanding start at the vault, as you can see on the screen, with a 49.05. Great way to begin the Lindsey Ferris Invitational.
Huge.
We're going to take a timeout from George Washington. You're watching the Lindsey Ferris Invitational exclusively on ESPN+. for event 2 in the rotation. GW started with the vault, and now they go to the uneven bars. Taking a look at the scores from the vault, Jillian, what jumps out at you there?
Well, Deja got a 9.9, so almost perfect vault there. What's really good is they got a 49, which is an average of a 9.8, and that's a huge start. Hopefully they can keep building their momentum going forward. I mean, a 49 on bars would be huge for them too. There's 2 columns here. There's one score and then there's another score.
Yeah. What's the difference between those?
So, so there's 2 judges with different scores.
Gotcha.
And so they'll average the scores. So one judge. Okay. So you'll see both judges gave Annalise a 9.75, Rachel a 9.8, Deja a 9.9. So that's their score.
Right. And we're getting ready.
When it's 2 different scores, they'll average the score, and that'll be the score that they get.
And that's the one that gets on the board, okay. So here is the lineup for uneven bars for George Washington.
Yep, that's the lineup. Annalise Silverman, she's a junior. She'll be starting. Like I said, starter is a huge position.
From North Stars Gymnastics.
Really good form. So that's a huge skill into a pike Jaeger into a shoot over. Pike Jaeger is an E skill, so that's one of the hardest skills they can do. Blindfold double, little step, but that's a really good start for GW for sure. She hit her handstands, she had beautiful form. That slight chest down and step on the landing, but really beautiful job from Annalise.
Hannah Munnelly will be different, will be next for GW. Then it's Rachel Katz, Marley York, Deja, and then Libby Garfoot.
Yep.
And what's interesting too is obviously from, a geographic point of view, vault is way over on the left side of your screen, if you will, and uneven bars is right in front of the crowd.
Right.
So obviously that can affect the gymnasts as well, getting them pumped up for the event and a better
Honestly,
view for the fans.
It's better for, I feel like, bars to be close to the crowd than beam.
Right. So there's a reason why this is set up the way it is?
Not necessarily.
Right.
I think it's just kind of where everything works, but here comes Hannah. She has an awesome bar routine. She does a lot of, so that's called a toe on, toe, chapash.
Wow.
A lot of skills in a row, so that builds her bonus. A lot of 3, 6, 7s. That's what those skills are. Oh. So she should have done a full twist just like that the first round, but she didn't make it around. But she made it work. Toe full double with a stick landing.
So you noticed that she was supposed to continue that when she had her arm up on the left there.
She was definitely supposed to make that. So she was doing a free up handstand, toe shoot handstand to a full on top of the bar, but she was a little bit short, so she did a little, swing turn. She didn't totally fall off the bar, but that'll still be a pretty decent deduction, but she finished pretty strong. And sometimes if, say, somebody else completely falls, I mean, it's a good, she didn't come off the bar, she finished strong.
Right.
If you have to count something, a routine like that, that's what makes her, she's a senior, so she knows how to make it work. She didn't give up.
And as you said, Jillian, there are requirements, right, that you have to meet in each one. But, we saw her stand straight up, for instance. Is there an opportunity, like we saw with Kendall do on the vault, where you can show your personality a little bit sometimes too? Or is it, you have to do the exact routine each time?
It just depends. Sorry, I'm watching Rachel. And, you know, sometimes it's really hard to go after someone who had made a mistake.
Nice job by Rachel on the landing.
For sophomore Rachel to do the bar change she just did after a small mistake from Hannah Munnelly, that just shows her mental toughness. That was a beautiful routine by Rachel.
Rachel Katz is from Charlotte, North Carolina. Previous school was Providence. So great to see her do well. Marley York will be coming up next, according to the routine list.
Marley, yeah. That's one thing that, you know, you'll see all the girls go up to each other. Fist bump. Margie has a touch rule, so every team member has to touch the athlete before they get up on the apparatus.
Oh, okay. So that you talked about, you know, team bonding and how important that is to help each individual gymnast.
Yeah.
What it means to them to, you know that their entire team is behind them.
Absolutely. You have to trust each other. And Margie makes that a huge point for them. So let's see what Marley can do. It's a big handstand. You want to hit your handstands. Single bar release to Kachev. Nicely done. Shoot over handstand. Here we go. She's really going after her handstands. That's huge. Beautiful blindfold. Stuck dismount.
Outstanding.
That was outstanding. Way to go for Marley. You just have to turn it on, you know?
But just like in other sports, I notice when there's a confident basketball player, you can see when someone's confident on a particular apparatus.
Absolutely.
That they feel like they can get it.
And you can see they're in the zone,
right,
too.
Exactly. Deja's coming up next.
Yep. Deja has a huge swing.
Cornell is on the floor, and Nebraska balance beam, and obviously Warren Mary at the vault. There she is, Deja Chambliss.
I mean, talk about a competitor. Deja is such a huge competitor. So you'll see her, she did those two, really, you know, the free hip into the toe shoot, single bar release. I mean, she's going after it so hard right now. Blindfold double.
Excellent
Another
work.
stick. There, I mean, this just shows the resilience of this team after just a little, you know, a little mistake. But
well, you know, I watch it, and I know I'm obviously from a novice watching from the Olympics, but you can see when things don't go right, but I can tell from the energy in this team, the optimism they have. Like you said, when Hannah came off, Margie was like, you know, excited. Hannah was smiling, even though, you know, she felt she could have done better. But there's no negativity. There's no like,
absolutely, there's no room for
they
it.
just keep being positive and looking at what they did well and building from there.
And it's all, you know, once you land, it's not about you anymore. It's about the next person in the lineup. So
Libby
I think
Garfoot
that's
is next.
This is Libby Garfoot from Nebraska. She has a huge bar routine. She's our anchor.
Love to ask her what it means to her to be facing off against Nebraska at GW.
She actually went to the University of Pennsylvania before she came to GW. But that full out dismount.
So excited.
They're so pumped. That was a way to anchor that bar lineup. That was an awesome routine by Libby. She has that, so that single bar release that she does, it's kind of like a flip, with a half turn to catch the bar. It just goes way above the bar. It is just incredible to watch. I think they'll replay it here. So she goes free up handstand, and this is called a ginger, and it's just like, it takes a lot to have the momentum to go into that other bar release to the low bar.
Yeah.
So that was awesome. So it looks like Margie's putting up an exhibition routine. So this routine doesn't count, like none of the scores don't count, but it's just a...
So if you have extra time or something like that?
Well, because bars is so quick too. You know, Mac's been really working hard in the gym on bars, so it's nice to put up an exhibition to just see what the routine will score, and who knows, she might get in the lineup at some point.
And do the judges score these routines?
She's also a transfer. She started with us last year. So she did a lot of kip cast handstands trying to get that pirouette down, but I appreciate her effort there. But like I said, it's just an exhibition, just to see how she does in the competition.
We talked about Marchie's staff. First season as associate head coach for Stephanie Stoikovi-Worrell. Assistant coach is Chelsea Rainery. Justin Watson has been here for a long time.
Justin started my sophomore year.
There you go.
And he works with me at Chantilly as well.
Experience. You have experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been here since 2005, so
yeah,
just like you.
No, it's
just a year after you got here.
I know. I can't believe 2004. It's been a long time. But this place is special. No, that was huge for bars for GW.
Okay.
They've been working really hard on bars. You know, it's always, sometimes it could be a tough event.
What is Margie talking to them about right now? Obviously halfway through the event.
She does you know, it's always a pep talk. She'll just do a little, you know, way to fight.
Right.
About the event. Let's move on. Let's kill it on beam. Or, you know what I mean? It's just an inspirational talk to the girls, just to get them pumped up. She always knows what to say.
What are your practices like, Jillian, during the week as you prepare for each invitational, each meet that you have? How long do you guys usually go?
For GW?
Yeah,
or
for GW.
For GW? Yeah, so it's nice over break. They had a little bit more time because they didn't have to come back for class. But usually it's a very quick, fast-paced practice. Yep. There's no waste time. They get in, they get their assignments done, and they get out. It's very efficient. And usually they focus on 1 or 2 events at a time, like for a big, like a team assignment or something like that. She's big on that because it gets them prepared for a meet. So they'll, you know, go through the lineup, or everyone has to hit or something like that.
Right.
But, you know, it's like I said, it's fast-paced. Everybody's on different events doing their thing, and there's no standing around, that's for sure. And then we've got Cornell on floor. Well, like we were talking about, vault and bars are done. They're the fastest events usually. Beam and floor still going on. Nebraska on beam, Cornell on floor.
Yep.
Oh. The force meet out there is always hard. You want to make sure you have that endurance to hit that last pass on floor.
Right, because you've been working so hard that entire routine. To get to that point, that's the biggest part of the whole event. That's what the judges will remember the most, is the last thing you did.
Yeah, it's your last impression.
Right.
But again, like I said, you have to have that endurance in order to get through it and make it on your feet. And that was actually a really nice save from this athlete from Nebraska. She was a little off on her front aerial, but that's what's cool about college, is they always adjust, adapt. That was a huge thing that Margie taught us, is to adjust and adapt. Because you never know how it's going to feel, what the equipment's going to feel like.
Right, did you notice that from when you did all around in different places, that the equipment felt a little bit different sometimes, or the environment,
yeah,
things like that?
The equipment's, you know, a beam's a beam's a beam.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
All beams are 4 inches wide, and the same height. But every beam's going to feel different. Every set of bars will feel different. Every floor is going to be a different, you know.
Spring maybe feels a little different sometimes?
Correct,
or,
yeah. So you just have to be ready for anything at this point. Not sure where they're at in their lineup on floor.
GW had vault and bars, and next up for GW after these events will be beam and then floor, obviously, to finish up. And that's where Cornell, Jillian said, is going on right now. Because it looks like everybody else is pretty much done. We're just waiting for Cornell.
Yeah. This might be their 5th or 6th. I think it's probably their 5th. They probably have one more after.
Okay.
Just based on their score. Oh, and I think Nebraska has one more left too.
Yeah, my dad was in the Air Force, so we lived in Nebraska when I was a kid.
Oh,
so
nice.
I know how big Nebraska athletics is to that state, and you know, to see the Huskers come all the way across to play in this or be a part of this event is pretty cool to see.
Yeah, I mean, Nebraska's always been a really good gymnastics program.
Okay.
Ever since I was in college, and
You
even
remember
before that.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool to see them, because, you know, William and Mary, Cornell, you usually see them at this meet.
Okay.
But yeah, I've never seen Nebraska at this meet, so it's kind of cool to see them live. So this is, I think, So I was reading the lips of the Nebraska girls.
Right.
I believe this is their anchor, Sophia, who actually won this event last weekend versus Arkansas.
Arkansas,
so
yep.
This should be a really nice beam routine to watch. You can tell she's having fun up there.
Right, that's what I was talking about earlier, is, you know, injecting your personality into each event as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And like, you know, on beam,
Some
you've got to do
style
it.
as well, yeah. Panache.
If you make it fun, you know, you're not thinking about you're up on a 4-inch beam.
Right.
Yeah. Wow.
And she looked like she had fun.
That was a really nice beam routine from her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she won last week with a 9.9 or
outstanding.
Something along that nature. But that was a good end to their beam lineup for sure.
Unofficial total team scores there in the right-hand bottom corner. George Washington doing very well. And we're getting close to the end of the second rotations.
Yeah. Oh. I wonder if Nebraska's doing an exhibition.
Yeah, that is Coach Brink there, right by the balance beam for Nebraska. So when you do exhibitions, I was going to say, do you have to go to the judges, hey, do we have enough time to do this or something like that?
No, you can have an exhibition. It's everybody's, anyone can do one exhibition. And you'll usually see, and you'll see it with GW, coming onto beam is the coach, the beam coach is always the last person to talk to the athlete before she gets up.
That was Heather Brink you saw there in her 5th season as head coach for Nebraska, 12th season overall. And one more event for opportunity there for a Nebraska athlete. But she's marking the beam there as to where she wants to start.
Yep. Well, so now you'll see the judges are having a little conference.
Oh, I see. Yep.
Because one judge had a 10.0 start value, the other judge had a 9.8 start value, so something was missed there. So then they come together to go through the routine, because really they should be on the same page. But yeah, this must be an exhibition for Nebraska. But yeah, you'll see there's the head judge and then judge 2. And then you'll see also the meet ref is like right next to them too.
Right.
So the meet referee isn't an official judge on either event, but she's there to kind of mediate if there's a discrepancy with any of the event judges. So it looks like it looks like the score is gonna go up. So the judge 2 will start from a 10 as well. And wow, so that was a big jump. It went from a 9.6 to a 9.9 for Judge 2, so that's a big score, 9.875.
And do the judges score the exhibitions as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the whole reason to do an exhibition is, you know, it's usually that 7th or 8th person that's right there at the cusp of the lineup, but not 100% ready. So you'll just want to see how they do. Especially on beam. You want your beam lineup to be solid. And you want to be able to have some depth there too. And sometimes it's hard too when there's a judging conference and you're waiting and you have to wait and you have to wait and you have to wait. That can be tough too.
Right.
So.
Because it looked like she was ready to go, and then there was a conference.
Yeah. And you know, then she fell on her hands and layout. So.
Oh. All right, I hear the call from Steve, the PA announcer, for the transition. It looks like that was going to be happening here. GW finishing vault and finishing uneven bars. Beam will be next for GW, and then floor. And here are the unofficial results after 2 events. Cornell has taken a slight lead after 2 events. We're going to take a quick timeout and be back with more from the Lindsey Ferris Invitational. Glad you're alongside. You're watching George Washington Gymnastics on ESPN+. Welcome back to George Washington University. Byron Curry and Jillian Coleman as we continue at the Lindsey Ferris Invitational. George Washington, Nebraska, Cornell, and William and Mary. 2 events are in the books, and here's a look at the event 3. That will be beam, Jillian, coming up for George Washington.
Yep. Could be, should be, not could be, should be a very strong event for GW.
Spoken like a gymnast right there. Confidence first.
And you'll see Annalise is going to be the lead off.
Okay.
She led off bars. She'll be our beam lead off. It's a variant, like I said before, it's a really important role.
And this is the first time we've seen Sarah Zoyce since vault.
Yep.
And Deanna Chirametta also later on. We haven't seen her yet. That'll be exciting to see her get a chance.
Yeah, Deanna is actually one of the freshmen. She's the only freshman in the lineup at this meet. She's from New York.
That's Annalise we're seeing on the screen, getting ready.
Yep, here we go. So here comes her series, front aerial, handspring, handspring. That is pretty difficult because the front aerial is a blind landing.
Right.
You have to be super controlled for that. Split half. She looks very confident up there. A couple more things she has. And in every beam routine, they're required to do a dance series, so she just did a switch leap. Split jump, connected, side aerial, oh, no wobble. Just the dismount left. Stuck. Wow.
Annalise Silverman starting things off.
That was
like she did in the bars for
beautiful start.
The beam. Good start for GW.
For GW.
We want to make sure everybody knows that the scores that we were looking at before were not quite exactly correct, so we want to make sure we get those, and we'll read those off for you as we continue on, because Nebraska's already started, obviously, so we'll get those scores for GW as well when they come in. Nebraska's on the floor.
Yep.
William and Mary uneven, and the vault for Cornell. Sarah Zoyce is next.
And she's local. She's from Maryland.
Some final words from Margie.
Yep. She usually just says a lot of good cues for the girls.
But just like reviewing what you want to do and things like that.
Yeah, and everyone, before every event, I'm awesome, you got this. And so she says that to everyone before beam.
Right. That's great.
Yeah. And actually, Sarah Zoyce's older sister, Alex Zoyce, was on the team as well.
So legacy.
She was a strong competitor. Can't remember when she graduated, but it was a couple of years ago. She did do oh, here's another conference. You'll see there's a big difference between start values. So now it's the opposite. Judge 2 had a 10-0 start view. The head judge had a different start value. So, so now they'll talk to each other, go through the routine, and include the meet ref.
Right, so as you see at the apparatus, there's judges on each side of the beam.
Yep. One judge on each side, and if there's still a question between the 2 judges on the event, that's where the meet ref comes in.
So how do they know that? Are they pressing a buzzer? They raise their hand or something like that?
Well, luckily she was right there. She was already right there. She probably did a back
Signaled or something.
back judge the routine too.
Right. Okay.
So hopefully, head judge will go up to a 10-0.
I just feel a little bit for the next competitor because it's like when they call a timeout for a field goal kicker.
Yeah, but
they call it icing the kicker.
Here comes Margie. You
Right,
know, Sarah has a good
she's
dancing,
relaxed. Right.
you know, relaxed.
Yeah.
And Margie, you know, she'll always go up and say a couple,
get you chilled,
couple more words.
You look at Margie like, okay, did you make your decision? Let's get this going.
Yeah.
My beam is waiting. Sarah's waiting.
Exactly.
Yeah. That was a great look.
That's exactly what she was thinking, for sure.
No, I know Margie too, so I can tell. She's like, can you let her go?
I'm almost positive they're going to definitely inquire about that routine.
Yeah, it says 955 on this side.
Yeah. And here comes Sarah. She starts right with her acro series. It's a triple acro series.
Okay.
Back handspring, layout.
Wow. Incredible.
No wobble. In practice, Margie, you can see Sarah's talking to herself up there on the beam. Margie's all about talking to yourself.
Oh, interesting.
And so then your cues are instant. You don't have to think about them. You'll just do it.
Yep. Because like you said, it's pretty loud here, and there's a lot of things going on at the same time.
And a lot of the alums moved over to beam, so.
Nice work, Sarah.
It's a strong beam routine for Sarah Zoyce. Yeah, so far so good. So
yep.
We've got Marley York.
Marley York would be next. Rachel Katz, Deanna Cheryl Meta, and then Deja Chambers.
It's always exciting to see how the freshmen do in their first collegiate meet, because it's so different from when you're in high school and club gymnastics. But she has a very strong beam routine, so I'm excited to see how she does.
She's also participating in floor as well, so that's nice.
Yep. She is a beautiful dancer. She's fun to watch. Everybody, I love floor. Floor's my fave.
Marley York, as Julian talked about, will be coming up next.
Seems like the judges agreed on that one.
That's good.
So we'll just keep it moving.
I was gonna say, yeah. Tempo. You always think about the next the next person to beam wants it that way.
All right.
One of the very uneven bars just fell, so now she's talking to her coach. She's okay though.
That's what you always do.
Yeah.
Go to the coach.
So you said you have time
if
to
you fall. Yeah, you have 45 seconds to remount the bar or beam. All right, here's Marley. Another triple series. Layout 2-foot landing. That is quite difficult, but solid.
Yep.
So another big skill, front toss, blind landing, front toss, kick over. You could call it all different things. Marley's looking pretty solid right now. Adjust the dismount. Round off layout 1.5.
Wow, incredible.
Nice. Another very strong beam routine. Slight hop on the landing, but other than that, everything was real solid. And from what I can see, connected. So there shouldn't be any questions in their connections or anything.
Rachel Katz is listed as next.
Another sophomore.
Her teammate coming over to give her a boost of confidence.
Yeah. That's something that is really cool to watch from her, as she just looks so confident in her routines. And you know, she's almost an all-arounder. I mean, she does everything except for floor today.
Oh, right, yep.
But I know she's working to get into that floor lineup.
Okay. Now you mentioned that the team scores at the end decides who wins the event. Do they have individual leaders on each event too?
They'll do individual and team awards,
Okay.
but it's in order to get to postseason as a team, it's all about the team score. I mean, obviously, you know, if there's a strong individual, they can also qualify to postseason as an individual, but you don't want to do that. You want to go as a team.
You want the team, right.
And I'm pretty sure if you asked anybody down there, they would agree.
Jillian, do you know how many teams are in the Eagle Conference or Eagle? Or how many East Coast is there, like different sections, East Coast, West Coast, Midwest?
It's like a completely different conference than when I was in school. I mean, it's 8. There's 8 schools, I think. It's just so much, it's so different now.
Rachel is underway.
Couple balance breaks, but
she stayed up. That's big. You talked about the deduction if you go off.
5/10, yeah. Yep. It's 5/10. And then all the other, like the little bobbles and things, they're usually up to deductions, so it depends on how big the bobble is. Nice 2-foot handspring layout step out. Series. Now she's going in for a dismount. Back handspring, 1.5.
Nice.
Back handspring, back handspring, 1.5. That's a nice step dismount. Finish really strong. Couple balance errors, but she stuck with it, kept moving forward, and finished really strong. Now, Deanna's gonna make her collegiate debut.
Wow. Here's the replay of the dismount from Rachel.
Yeah.
Coach now.
You can.
Deanna.
You can. Since on the screen, you can kind of see what Margie's telling Deanna. Keep talking to yourself, like I was saying earlier.
Okay.
It's important. You know, it's one skill at a time. You can't think about the dismount when you're mounting the beam.
Oh, I got you right. You got to get to that.
Yeah.
Get a start where at the beginning. Don't get ahead of yourself, as they say, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. And so the delay is usually the judges trying to wrap up the previous beam scores or something like that?
Yeah, you know, it always depends on what's in the routine.
9, 6, 7, 5.
And how long it
looks like.
takes, yeah.
Yep.
So this is extremely impressive. You don't see many college athletes press handstand up on the beam. Yeah.
Very impressive. That makes quite an impression when you start your routine.
Oh, absolutely. It's extremely impressive. Front aerial back handspring. That was a close one.
It almost looked like she was losing it as she was flipping in the air, basically, and she maintained.
And
So
that
amazing.
forward blind landing on,
Right.
on the beam, very difficult, which so far solid. Little full turn. You
That's
don't see that
awesome, yep.
much in college. You'll see that in the elite level a lot. She just has the dismount. Nice. Around
Very
100 and
good.
a half. I would say that was a good debut
Yep.
for Deanna.
You can see the potential of what she could do with what the talent she already has, but just honing it, right?
Right,
Getting
exactly.
to the point where the repetition of that skill, just tremendous.
And it's always good, you know, that first meet when you're a freshman to get it done.
Right.
Because now you know, now she knows how it feels, what it feels like to be up there with the crowd and the other teams cheering, and you know, club meets are not this loud, that's
Okay.
for sure.
Right.
But and then to anchor us, we've got Deja.
Yeah, I mean, going fifth, that gives you an idea right there of what Margie thinks the potential of Deanna, what she could do.
Definitely. I will tell you, you know, a lot of teams definitely, you know, they'll put their best at the end. Sometimes Margie, you know, makes the lineups a little bit different, but
Gotcha. Oh, okay.
seems like this particular order was a good one. 9.825 for Deanna. That's a huge start for her. She should be happy with that. Here's Deja handspring layout.
Wow.
Oh no. That's a bummer. You can tell she's not letting that affect her. She's just gonna keep moving. And that's all you can do. It happened, you just keep going. and you try to make it the best routine you can.
Right.
Dismount, double full.
There you go.
Good finish. Margie always circles up.
The entire team. Everybody there.
For the most part, that was a strong beam lineup. Now they're going to get pumped up for floor.
We're waiting for the scores from, all right, they just posted here in Meta. And then we'll wait for Deja. Beam scores, but yep, they're done with beam, so they're just waiting for Nebraska, who's
and
on
I think this is their last
floor.
one. Yep, third rotation's over.
So Nebraska's finished, so the teams are now preparing. As you can hear the PA, Steve talking about the final rotations coming up, and that will be floor for George Washington with Peyton Lynch getting a chance to begin that. We're going to take a 6-minute break. We'll get ready as well. And we'll have some updated scores as we get ready for the final rotation here at the Lindsey Ferris Invitational. Byron Kerr and Jillian Coleman on a Sunday afternoon in January, getting the season started in fine fashion. And we'll have those unofficial scores coming up. I don't think they put Deja's score in yet, but we'll get that to you when it comes up. Rotation 4 is next after this timeout from George Washington. And welcome back, Byron Kerr and Jillian Coleman. We are at the Charles E. Smith Center at George Washington University preparing for the final rotation. And here are the numbers entering the final rotation. Nebraska has the lead, followed by George Washington, and then Cornell, and then William and Mary. So the floor exercise, Jillian, is our final rotation for GW.
Yep, and it's my favorite. I love floor. I loved floor when I was a gymnast, and I just think all these floor routines are really fun. So we're gonna see some really fun dance and big tumbling.
And just from a fan's point of view, obviously Nebraska has the lead. Nebraska doing vault. Can GW come back on floor?
It will be hard, but it's a possibility. They could. Floor is a really strong event for them. So
Paxton Lynch is up first for George Washington.
Peyton is so fun to watch. She just like gets into her routine so much. It's okay.
Peyton Lynch.
Yeah, it's all right. You can see, I mean, she just enjoys it so much. Her facials. Double back. It's a little under-rotated. Had to put her hands down. Like, you can't tell she made a mistake. She's still out there, showing it off, finishing strong, and that's what's important. All right.
Peyton Lynch was first, and then Annalise Silverman will be next for GW.
Yep, and you'll see on floor, some of the girls will do 2-pass routines, and some of the girls will do 3-pass routines. It just depends on, you know, their tumbling passes, if they're able, you know, to make sure that they're up to the level and starting from the 10. Peyton did a 2-pass routine. Annalise will also do a 2-pass routine.
Marlee will be after that, Deanna fourth, Kendall fifth, and then Deja Chambliss will wrap it up for GW. William and Mary is on the beam, and uneven bars is Cornell for the final rotation.
Annalise has had a really strong day, 3 events. Like I said before, it's hard to do all around in college. You have to practice every event.
Right.
At practice. When you finish an event, you got to recharge and get ready for the second event. Oh, and we're looking like we have another floor conference. But what's important, especially if you're waiting for floor, you'll see she just keeps moving. She doesn't stand.
Yeah, going through what you're going to do in your routine, in your mind.
Huh?
Checkpoints in your mind of what you're going to do in your routine.
And you just have to keep moving. You want to make sure your muscles are still warm.
She's ready to go.
All right, strong first pass, round up 1.5 front layout. And you'll see all the girls are in that corner just pumping her up to stay on her feet. There she goes. Oh, stepped out of bounds. So that's a 10th off the final score if you go out of the white lines. But she stayed on her feet. I'll take the out of bounds over a fall. But obviously you don't want to do that.
Either one of those, right.
It's a good day for Annalise. 1 of 3 all-arounders for GW. And having 3 all-arounders is also huge. You'll look at the other teams. William and Mary doesn't have any all-arounders.
Oh, okay.
Cornell has 1. And Nebraska has 2. So you'll know, I mean, it's hard to do.
Right.
And we have 3. Deja, Marley, and Annalise. Marley has some really big tumbling, so this is going to be a good one.
Marley York is next for GW. And Nebraska looks pretty excited about the vault, so it looks like they're doing quite well in their final event.
Yeah, their last wall was a stuck landing. Here we go.
Marley's underway on the floor.
And you'll notice she does a 3-pass routine. Huge tumbling here. Triple full. That is impressive. A little short, but you don't see a lot of people do 3 twists. That's 3 twists in the air. And you want to have E tumbling. So, you know, every skill has a value. E is the most difficult you can do.
Okay.
And it's a nice round up 1.5, front full. She's looking very strong so far. Round up 1.5, front layout. Beautiful. This is should be a really big score for GW. That was awesome.
Good job by
Everyone's
Marley
just
York.
having fun, you know?
Yep, that's what it's about. Rihanna Sharametta will be next, the freshman.
Yep. Making her floor debut. She has a she has beautiful dance, Deanna. She's just so gorgeous to watch.
Here's a replay from Marley.
9-8. They needed that.
Yep.
They needed that. She actually did a lot of her choreography on her own. This is another 2-pass routine. She'll start off with the front 1.5, also known as a Rudy. It's a D skill, so still pretty difficult. Round off 1.5 front layout.
Nice.
Beautiful. You can see that she's really playing up the facials as well.
Her teammates are loving it. Her teammates are loving what she's doing out there.
Oh, yeah. That's always the best. To listen to them on the sidelines is the best. Beautiful leap pass. That was awesome. What a great routine. That was so fun. Look, they're so excited.
Debut,
and as a
you talked
freshman,
about
what
it.
a
Yep.
great
First day for her. Yeah.
So Kendall's next. You'll see some outstanding tumbling from her. I was talking about, you know, really having one E skill. She has 3.
Oh, wow.
So she does a 3-pass routine with 3 E's. And it is just, I remember the first time I saw her do her floor routine, I was like,
amazed.
Who is she? And where did she come from?
That's great.
But
watching the final replay for Deanna, and then Kendall's ready to go.
all right, here we go. All right, Kendall, like I said, starts off front handspring, double front, blind landing. What a great, I mean, she is so fun to watch, so talented. Her second E, tumbling pass, front double full, front layout. Not only did she do an E, she did an E in combination.
Wow.
Just looks so easy for her. Round off layout, step out, that's her. So you have to have some sort of back tumbling.
Yep.
If you only do front tumbling the whole time, so that counts.
Okay.
Front double full to end. Beautiful. Wow.
Well done.
I'm just gonna, I know I keep saying this, but there aren't many college routines that you see that have that difficult of tumbling.
Right.
From any team. Not just GW. So it's really special to watch something like that. I get tired every time I watch it. Well, I get tired every time I watch any of their floor routines now.
Yeah, that is amazing stuff. It's fun to be able to see her in competition.
No way I could do that these days. Yep. It's a 9-9. 9-9-2-5 for Kendall. Huge score for her. That's awesome. And it looks like Deanna got a 9-8-5. So, you know, Deja could pull off a huge score here. It's a new routine for her. Very fun. Double pike. Oh, flawless. Run off 1.5 front layout. It's actually a new pass for her. She usually did a pike before, but turned it into a layout. I can tell you from experience, being a 5th year is tough.
Yeah.
But she is making it look so easy right now. Last pass. Double tuck.
Nice.
Beautiful.
Great stick.
Nice.
And the crowd loves it.
That was, oh yeah. You know, they might have started off a little slow, but they ended very strong there.
Great work there from GW's floor routine, top 6. And it was fun to see Kendall and Deja, the way they were able to wrap things up.
Another a 9-9 for Deja.
Very impressive stuff. Everyone else is done. Look, Nebraska's cheering on William and Mary on the balance beam. Cornell's done with uneven. Obviously, GW's done with floor. And then we'll get the final results in.
That's really good sportsmanship of Nebraska. It's hard to end on beam.
He is excited. We're watching replay now of George Washington on the floor.
All smiles.
Shirameta doing such an outstanding job. Kendall doing great.
Yeah.
Deja, Peyton, Annalise, Marley. Peyton, I want to apologize again. There was an NFL quarterback named Paxton Lynch on my team.
Oh.
So I'm sorry
It's
again,
okay.
Peyton. A little slip up there.
Hey.
I'll never forget now, Peyton Lynch.
Yeah. Wow. I believe this is our last athlete of the day.
Watching some reviews of the floor for Deja on the screen. She finished very well. I mean, to have Kendall and Deja as your final floor routine, that really sends a good message.
Oh, yeah.
For the end of the Invitational. For them to perform as well as they did. And
oh, yeah. So impressive.
as you said, show all those E-skills, right?
Yeah.
What they can do.
Those are the hard ones. Those are the most difficult ones. There aren't that many athletes in the country that can do E-tumbling or E-acro on beam. Or
right.
Like I said, it's so hard to end on beam, but
Just because it's so difficult.
Sarah Cooper from William and Mary is looking quite strong.
Her teammates are cheering her on.
And even Nebraska. All right.
And the GW team heading across the floor, so that signals to me that was the final.
Yep, that was the final routine of the day.
And we're going to have the final results. Steve, the PA announcer, will have those for us, I'm sure, in just a few moments. Look at the final results from William & Mary's balance beam in. The official scores.
Oh, yeah, I guess they have an exhibition. You spoke too soon, Byron.
That's why I'm here to learn. I'm learning. Helping me out so well, Jillian.
You did great.
Thank you. This has been fun. Fun afternoon. Incredible skill
Definitely
from all these teams.
Something new for me. I've never done this before. But thanks for making it easy. I
your
appreciate
expertise is invaluable.
You're very polite when I make a mistake. It's like, no, Byron, that's not what we do here.
Well, I would hope that you would be just as polite if I made a mistake.
Of course, absolutely. There's a look at William & Mary on the balance beam.
I wish I had her name, but they don't always put the exhibitions on the lineups.
On the lineups sheet, yep. All right, I just heard Steve, so that's doing my work on listening well. It's Grace Costello, who's a junior from Aberdeen, New Jersey, getting the exhibition for William & Mary. A lot of great sponsors for George Washington. I want to thank Main Street Bank. Main Street Bank, the official business bank of George Washington University Athletics. Raise high the buff and blue. Visit mstreetbank.com for more information. Metro is a proud sponsor of GW Athletics. Metro's new Silver Line goes all the way to Dulles, now open. Plan your trip online at www.wmata.com. GW Hospital, the George Washington University Hospital, the official sports medicine partner for GW Athletics. GW Hospital provides high-quality healthcare, advanced medical technology, and world-class service to their patients in Washington, D.C. And Grace Costello has wrapped up our exhibition for William & Mary. Nice way for them to finish off. And there you can see the high fives for the tribe. Nebraska's coach talking to her gymnasts as well as Cornell. They're circling up. GW's over by the floor routine area.
Oh boy,
and
the fight's on.
Unofficial scores here. Nebraska with 196.15. Finishing first, GW second, 195.3. Cornell third, and then William & Mary fourth. A great start to the season for GW.
Like I said, starting with a 195 plus is really good momentum for GW. You know, they didn't get the win, but like I said, what's different about college gymnastics is it's not about how they place in the competition versus any other team. It's about what score they get. So a 195.3 is a huge start for them. So Margie, Chelsea, Steph, Justin should be really pumped.
Really pumped and proud of what they were able to do, yeah. I want to remind you that the next meet will be Friday, February 17th at 7. That's the pink meet alongside Temple and Yale. Friday, February 17th at 7 here at GW. And all the teams are lining up.
There you can see GW already. To go, Nebraska
they don't
lining
mess
up.
around. They know when that last person goes, they get their stuff on, they get to the floor and line up. You can see Margie signaling, let's go.
Right.
Let's wrap it up.
And Steve, the PA announcer, going to wrap it up for us here with the final announcements and the scores.
Fellow while earning her master's in forensic science in 2003. In the short time between earning her master's and her untimely passing, Lindsey achieved great success, realizing a lifelong dream of becoming a special agent for the Air Force Office of Special Investigations. She was based in Spangdahlem, Germany, working as the chief of the Detachment Threat Information Cell. Ferris was responsible for all counterintelligence activities, liaison with security, intelligence, and law enforcement agencies, and force protection and special investigative support to Air Force units in the United States Air Forces in Europe and the United States European Command and on-call nations in Eastern Europe and Africa. During her assignment in Germany, she was the lead agent in a large number of criminal investigations, including a landmark case which ultimately affected the entire enlisted corps of the United States Air Force. Her work in counterintelligence directly resulted in the enhanced security of the Spangdahlem Air Base as it postured against threats of terrorism, hostile foreign intelligence, and international organized crime. She deployed to forward locations from her air base on 2 occasions, supporting exercises and contingency operations with investigative and counterintelligence service in such places as Spain and Lithuania. 1 week prior to her death, unknown to her, her commanding officer received notification that Lindsey was selected as the Junior Civilian Special Agent of the Year for 2005 by the 51st Field Investigation Squadron, encompassing Air Force Office of Special Investigation installations throughout the United Kingdom, Germany, and Northern Europe. Prior to the inaugural Invitational in 2007, the George Washington Gymnastics team established the Attitude is Everything Award in her memory. The award is presented to the colonial gymnast who most exemplifies Lindsey's vibrant spirit for live, sincere passion for her sport and selfless dedication to her team. At this time, we'd like to welcome and introduce our previous Lindsey Ferris Award winners. From 2011, Stephanie Stoykovic-Worrell. She is in her 8th season as the associate head coach here at George Washington. From 2014, Kayla Cardo. Kayla is a senior director of global soccer at Wasserman. From 2015, Elena Corcoran. Elena is the director of creative management at Scorpion Internet Marketing. From 2016, Chelsea Ranieri. Chelsea is in her 5th season as the assistant coach here at GW. From 2017, Sarah Mermelstein. Sarah is a 3rd-year medical student at the New York Institute of Technology College of Osteopathic Medicine. From 2018, Liz Filer. Liz is currently a coach at Chantilly Academy in Chantilly, Virginia. From 2019, Alex Zoyce. Alex just completed her 2nd year in medical school and is starting clinical rotations. From 2020, Sydney Crassa. Sydney is a sports agent and director of NIL at Hawker Sports and Entertainment. And from 2021, Anna Warhol. Anna is a research and development engineer for Procter & Gamble at P&G headquarters in Cincinnati. And it's now time to introduce to you this year's Lindsey Ferris Award recipient. It is Captain Deja Chambliss. What's that? I can't hear you. All right. Deja's been a true leader and a fierce competitor for our team over the past 5 seasons, and her passion and dedication to the team inspires others and helps take the team to new highs. Congratulations to Deja. We'd also like to thank the Ferris family for their continued support of George Washington Gymnastics. It's been a tradition here all these years for them to present a rose to each and every one of our current George Washington gymnasts to help honor and remember their wonderful daughter. Y'all ready for some awards? I just got handed the sheets, so here we go. We're going to start with vault. We're going to recognize our top 3 on that wonderfully large podium up there. Finishing in 3rd on vault with a 9.85 from Nebraska is Martina Coming. Martina, go up and stand up there, please. And we have co-champions this weekend. 9.9 was the score. From Nebraska is Kinsey Davis, and from George Washington, Deja Chambliss. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for your vault champions this afternoon. Let's move on to the uneven bars. Finishing in 3rd with a 9.8 from Nebraska is Emma Spence. And once again, we have co-champions, that score being 9.85. From Nebraska, Kinsey Davis, and from George Washington, Libby Garfoot. There are your uneven bar champions for this afternoon. Give them a round of applause. On balance beam, we actually have a 3-way tie. It's for first. 9.875 is the score, and they are all teammates from the University of Nebraska. Sophia McClellan, Emma Simpton, and Asia Hall. There are your beam champions from this afternoon. Round of applause, please. On floor exercise, we have a 3-way tie at second. That score is 9.9. From Nebraska, Emma Spence. Also from Nebraska, Sophia McClellan. And from George Washington, Deja Chambliss. And your champion with an outstanding 9.925 is George Washington's Kendall Whitman. Big round of applause for our high-scoring floor champions. Congratulations. And in the all-around, finishing in 3rd with a 38.825 total is George Washington's Marley York. Finishing 2nd with a 39.15 total is Nebraska's Emma Spence. And your all-around champion this afternoon totaled 39.225. She is also from the University of Nebraska, Sophia McClelland. All right, give it up for your all-around champions this afternoon. And now for our team standings, we ask the teams stand when their score is announced. With a 188.575 are the Tribe from William and Mary. With a total of 189.9 are the Big Red from Cornell. With a 195.3 are your Colonials from George Washington. And with a 196.15 are the Cornhuskers from Nebraska. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire George Washington Athletic Department and support staff, as well as the gymnastics team, we want to thank you for your attendance this afternoon. We encourage you to come back to the next home meet. And for all of our George Washington alumni, we ask that you gather in the back room for our traditional Lindsey Ferris Invitational Gathering and Alumni Recognition. So once again, here are your team champions this afternoon.
And congratulations to Nebraska as they win the Lindsey Ferris Invitational. George Washington with an outstanding score of 195.3. For Jillian Coleman and Byron Kerr here to final words, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. Thank you so much for making it so fun. I've never done this before, like I said, but you know, gymnastics is a sport that I love, and I know a lot about it, and still involved now, so this was really fun to do.
It was. Thanks for being alongside.
Thank you so much, Byron.
That's Jillian Coleman. I'm Byron Kerr, wishing you a pleasant afternoon as the Lindsey Ferris Invitational, another spectacular event in 2023. The season is underway. A great start for George Washington University. Happy New Year, and we'll see you down the road. February 17th will be the next meet. Friday, February 17th, that is the pink meet, GW, Temple, and Yale. Have a great afternoon, everyone.